I was sort of stunned by the serious attention paid to Mike Huckabee's announcement. I thought it was already a foregone conclusion that this guy wasn't going to run. And apparently people actually tuned into his program Saturday night. I would imagine it's the highest rated version of his program probably in the history of the program. And I'm not just speaking about the past. I'm speaking about the future history of his program. And I didn't see this in real time. I don't know when, but apparently as soon as Huckabee's show ended, they had a pre-recorded news break from Donald Trump. I mean, this has become so just bizarre over there in Foxland that it's almost impossible to sort of wrap your head around it. Let's play this clip. This is the news break after Mike Huckabee announced that he wasn't going to run at the end of his program after playing a song with Ted Nugent. I'm not lying. Jesus. Play this.
I'm Donald Trump, and this is a special announcement. Mike Huckabee is not going to be running for president. This might be considered by some people, not necessarily me, bad news, because he is a terrific guy, and frankly, I think it'd be a terrific president. But a lot of people are very happy that he will not be running, especially other candidates. So, Mike, enjoy the show. Your ratings are terrific. You're making a lot of money. You're building a beautiful house in Florida. Good luck.
What is this?
I don't have the ability to process this. You know, I refer to these people as these potential running these president. This is just a joke. It's just an extraordinary joke, and if it wasn't so enabling for the Democrats to betray working people in this country, the fact that the Republican Party has moved in from beyond an ideology into just sort of la-la land. I mean, Donald Trump, I really don't know what to say here. It's a piece in nationaljournal.com. Huckabee's pop culture plunge. Mike Huckabee announced he was not running for president in 2012 at the tail end of his program, or his Fox News show. I guess, is it really a news show? Shortly after a jam session pairing the Baptist preacher and former Arkansas governor with aging heavy metal rocker Ted Nugent. The song, Nugent's ambiguously raunchy hit, Cat Scratch Fever. After the post-Nugent commercial break, and perhaps the strangest and starkest pivot in presidential politics, Huckabee explained the soul-searching that led to his decision. He said he had asked supporters to pray for him and identified himself as a follower of Jesus Christ. For me, the decision is ultimately not a political one, a financial one, or even a practical one. It's a spiritual one. I worship at the altar of money. Not for financial reasons. My $3 million house in Florida, that's inconsequential. It is that I pray to money. And I have been infused with the spirit of dollar bills. You look at my bloated body now, even after my staple job, and you can see that the spirit of dollar bills, has infused me and actually made me look more husky. While many politicians use money and celebrity to gain power, Huckabee appears to be reversing the equation, using his political clout as a means to fame, riches, and the bestseller list. Running as president would have meant giving up a lucrative speaking gigs, a Fox News gig worth $500,000 a year through 2012. Last year, he broke ground on a beachfront home in Florida, costing $3 million. I don't even agree with this dichotomy that the reporter has set up. Is there a Republican candidate in the field right now who's not doing this? Sarah Palin, I don't know if she's in or out. Donald Trump, I don't know if she's in or out. But Newt Gingrich, is there any doubt that Newt Gingrich's political campaign is the literal equivalent to a QVC program? Or what about any of these other morons on that stage? I mean, I think, yes, Ron Paul, I think he does it for ideological reasons. Tim Pawlenty thinks he might have a shot. But, I mean, is there any member of the Republican presidential field that is not at least 1/3 invested in just making some cash off this? How many, I mean, look across the country. Chris Christie, if he manages to get reelected, which at this point looks highly dubious. Scott Walker, highly dubious. He may not even serve out his whole term. Rick Scott, I guess he doesn't need much money. He's stolen so much from the U.S. government. I'm speaking as if in a figurative sense. He gave it all back in the form of a fine, except for a certain amount that he probably didn't.